Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 23. Just proceeding with my building clearing. Okay, this room just seems to be empty. I thought their main crib, as it were, was on this floor. Am I losing it? That was the intel I had. Guess I'm going on the second floor. Friends. Group of meta-humans huddles together, their eyes wide with terror. Many of them have scrapes and bruises, a few have more serious injuries. Their clothes are tattered and stained. At your approach, a disheveled-looking middle-aged man steps forward, placing himself between you and the main group. His grey hair is badly matted and a pair of battered reading glasses hang from the bridge of his nose. Who are you, may I ask, and what are you doing here? Edmon, and you are? My name's Franz. These are my friends, my wife. We live together. Well, we used to live together up on the 3rd floor. You used to live upstairs? Yes, till about a week ago. The Magnificer's pets moved in. We had to run for our lives. Oops, I skipped one there. They're always summoning the damn things. Last week they lost control of a handful. Before we knew what was happening, they were running wild in our living room. Tried to protect ourselves, but we were no match for them. Had no choice but to leave everything behind. Been scraping by down here ever since. At least Janet is letting us use her Matrix uplink. We can still afford to feed ourselves thanks to her. Janet, I need to talk to her. Can you introduce her to us? He looks you over, paying special attention to your gear. He finally nods. Tell you what, if you take care of those rogue spirits, I'll clear it. If you clear the path for us to return home, I'll give you the password you need to speak with Janet. I was just up there. I already cleared all those spirits. Thank you so much. Not many people left who put themselves in danger to help a bunch of strangers. So, about that password. Yes, of course, the password is Shark Tank. Don't ask me why. Thanks again, you're a truly wonderful person. Oh, I actually saw that password before. Well, I suppose it's worth it for the 3 comma. Press the go button. Password. Shark Tank. Clonk. Well, that was easy. Middle-aged woman with chocolate-coloured skin and shoulder-length deadlocks looks up from her PDA with a start. She's decked out in form-fit body armour, and in a flash her assault rifle goes from slung to held at the ready. Who the hell are you, and how did you get the password? I just guessed Shark Tank was my mother's maiden name. Cut the shit and start talking. What do you want? Why are you here? Yeah, well, go look around outside, or at the very least, stay out of my hair. I've got things to do. Alright, evidently there's supposed to be something I'm supposed to be doing. But I don't know what it is yet. I completely cleaned out this floor though, didn't I? Fran's face lights up at the sight of you. He steps forward with open arms, huge smile plastered across his grubby face. Hello again, my friend. Can't thank you enough for helping us return home. Spirits did quite a number on this place, but that doesn't matter. Thanks to you, we're back, and we have it in ship shape in no time. Again, in no time. Just glad I could help. Well, thank you again, and now if you forgive me, I must get back to helping with the cleanup. Best to you and yours, feel free to drop by any time. Why do I keep on hearing the lift ping every time I go somewhere or do something? Honestly, I don't remember how to complete this level, so I'm just going to have to work it out. It's been so long since I played. Guess I'm killing more Magnificas. Oh, now that just wasn't friendly. Buddy power! Let's go. Wow, that wasn't good. Oh, brain offline. Before I go any further, I could flash them. Oh, she didn't miss. Glory to the boot to the head. Oh wow, I got them all. Oh! Well, that was a hit. Ruined. Okay, it's just nothing but some items in there. I didn't take any damage, so it really doesn't matter. The communion must flourish, the communion must grow. Communion speaks and we listen. Give yourself willingly, join us and be rewarded. We are one through the communion. Join us and all will be one together. I have no idea what I'm doing. Guess guess we're going back to the ground floor. Tell me more about the Communion. Communion is a spiritual experience, friend, available for a small donation. Hub access the core of the Communion. Those who jack into it are in turn linked to one another, daisy chained together at the brain stem. Race, gender, social class, all the artificial barriers to empathy that we've constructed as a culture. Communion strips them all away. It's a monument to the great truth that many of us deny, that we are all the same at the core. Imagine it, friend, dozens of individual minds all tied together in a single cohesive whole, sharing in a collective subconscious connected through the hub. Join us and feel your limitations fall away. You and your congregation need to stop. There's a killer AI on the loose in this building. Quite mistaken. The hub is a place of peace. We are in no danger here. Some questions about the local gangs. We do seem to have more than our fair share. Very well, I'll answer your questions. I'm looking for Prometheus. Any idea how I can find him? He's a dangerous man. Why'd you ask? Ulrich asked me to kill him. I don't care much for that idea, so I got a counter proposal for Prometheus. Fair enough. Prometheus is almost certainly upstairs, hidden away from the outside world. I wouldn't advise going after him, but your mind's made up, suppose I can't change it. I'll tell you how to find him, but I'll need something from you in return. Yes, of course you will. Saw that coming. Tell us what you need. A pair of squatters on the second floor ripped the guts out of one of my terminals. They have taken the data jack signal converter, and the terminal will be out of commission till I get it back. A single damaged terminal may not sound like much, but trust me, the entire experience of the Communion has been diminished by this act of vandalism. I believe I know the squat's responsible. Their leader's name is Janet. She's a decker of some skill. I don't know what she has planned for my parts, but I do know the situation will not stand. Cannot allow another terminal to be damaged, and so you want us to deal with them for you. Yes, but not with violence. I want you to talk with them and convince them to bring me back my components. Do this and I'll tell you how to get to Prometheus. Deal? I have a better idea. Why don't you just tell me what I want to know, and then there won't be any need for violence. Can't accept this diminishment of the Communion. I believe you were meant to bring us back together, and it will be so. I need that information. I need it now. Unless you want to see some real violence, tell me what I want now. Killing me will only allow me to join forever with the Communion, and you'll have destroyed the only source of information you require. Give me my parts, and you'll have your information. But thou must! You just can't be evil in this game. I thought I would do a bit of an evil playthrough just to see what is different, but very little is different. You're on railings. Middle-aged woman with chocolate-coloured skin. Okay, we've saw this. You're back again. All right, tell me what you want. So you talk, so we can get this over with. Marson sent me. He wants his hardware back. No way. Those parts are keeping us online, and not just us, but everyone worth a neon in this hole. Parson keep running his ridiculous little cult just fine with what he's got, but us, we're the only Matrix connection these people have. Look, these parts can't be irreplaceable. Let me have a look at your terminal. Maybe we can figure something out. Alright, tunnel's in the back room. Take a look. If you try and rip us off, you're going to regret it. Hacker's terminal has clearly been called together using whatever parts they could find. In spite of this, it's a remarkably impressive piece of machinery. Studying the terminal, it takes almost no time to identify the components Parsons sent you to find. Examine the terminal to see if the signal converter can be removed without disabling it. At the moment, it's impossible to remove the part without disabling the terminal. The converter is required so that the signal the terminal sends can be interpreted by the data jack of its user. Have your teammate examine the terminal to see if the parts can be replaced. Converter is a pretty specialized piece of hardware, but a data jack impulse transmitter is a widely available piece of equipment that could be converted to work in its place. I suppose I could have just chosen violence there, but you know. Maybe try the shop. I'm looking for a data check impulse transmitter. I've got what you need. 1,000, no less. 1,000? Can't you cut me a deal? Nick's baffled. Why would I do that? Did you like me? Not that much, I don't. Actually, I think you should just give me the transmitter. Why am I not allowed to solve my problems with violence, huh? Well, actually, I could have solved my problems with violence, but I want to solve my problem with violence in a different way. That's the problem. I'm more creative than this game. We can fix the part, cobble you a new one actually, but you'll need an impulse transmitter. You could do that, Jerry. One for us, that'd be amazing. Don't get too excited, love, we still need the part. Bet you find from Carl down the ground floor. No one else around here would have anything like that, except for Parson, of course. He's got more replacement parts than he knows what to do with. Got it right here. After a few minutes work, the transmitter is modified and installed. Now you have the converter and the terminal is still working. All fixed up, everybody wins. You got your terminal and I got my parts. Thank you, glad this could end without bloodshed. There's been enough of that around here already. Everybody wins, but I'm 1,000 poorer for it. Which is more than I got paid for most of the jobs in this game. But hey, who cares? I've recovered the parts for your terminal. Let me see them if you please. Yes, these are the parts I need. Thank you, friend. Trust there was no trouble, that you were able to attain them without bloodshed. Of course, we never spill blood when we don't have to. That is wonderful news. Truly, truly wonderful. Now I have my end of the deal to uphold. Still hell-bent on meeting Prometheus, take the stairs to the 3rd floor. You find an abandoned apartment at the end of the hall. Look for a stylized M painted on the wall. Looks like 2 crude lightning bolts facing one another. That's his personal sigil. There's an old bookcase at the very back of that apartment. Under the shelf at the bottom, you'll find a button that opens the door. How do you know all this? Because that abandoned apartment was once mine. In the days before I discovered the peace of the communion, I was a very different man in need of such contrivances, but not anymore. Finally, I'm at peace. Okay, so that's how you do it. But of course, it doesn't show you the thing unless you are... It doesn't show you the thing unless you have the information. A rail-thin elf wearing a comically ornate wizard's robe stands in the center of the room. When he speaks, his voice wavers and cracks. It's the other one who's been turning my home upside down. I'd seen you come in search of my head at Ulrich's behest. I would warn you, stranger, he cannot be trusted. Sounds like you're about to make me a proposition. Very perceptive. I do intend to make you a counter-proposal. You'd be wise to listen to it. Ulrich may have use for you now, but as soon as this no longer holds, he will kill you. I'd offer you an alternative. What has he offered you for your assistance? I'm sure we can reach an equally beneficial arrangement. We need to get downstairs into the basement. Well then, our purposes run parallel. To reach the basement, you must use the elevator. The stairs will not reach it. There is no other way. When we took over from the Arbiters, I removed the power coupling from the elevator controls. Had to keep Ulrich out of his primary armory. In exchange, Ulrich removed the elevator control chip, a petty move, presumably to prevent us from accessing the same armory after he retreated. If you agree to kill him, I will give you that part that I removed. All you have to do is take the chip off Ulrich's stinking corpse. Trust me. You won't ever lay hands on it. Once so useful to him has run its course, he will devote all his strength to crushing you. Honestly, boss, I don't believe either of them. To show you how serious I am, I will offer you further boon for dealing with Ulrich as he deserved, a magical item of great and inscrutable power. With it, you may call a powerful spirit to your side to defend you and crush your enemies. Do my bidding, and this will be yours for the taking. Alright, deal. Very good, run along now. When Ulrich is dead, you know where to find me. Just go ahead and kill them all, I think. I got a few trinkets to sell. Thank you, I'll have that money. I found Trimetheus. Turns out he makes a better deals than you do. Care to make a counteroffer? Double-crossing slothead. You want me to negotiate? Fine, here's a counteroffer for you. Come on, boys, let's show this parasite who's boss. Wow, he just pushed me out of cover. That's kind of funny. Well, he's about to pay a dark and terrible price for it, that's for sure. Brain offline. Nice. Oh, come on. Well, that guy just got disintegrated. 5 AP, -2, -3, -3. Toasty! Okay. Looks like nobody got to have a go. No one gets a turn. Nobody gets a turn. Everybody gets death. You know, once again, I'm making melee look really good here, and that's because I've built my character very strongly. The AP drain is certainly nice. I think you could tie up, slightly more characters than if you were a rifle character. But if you were a rifle character, you would be like, burst, one guy dead, burst, another guy dead. Next turn, burst, one guy dead, burst, another guy dead. So, it swings and roundabouts. I mean, the other thing about being a rifle user, of course, is that you can use cover and take advantage of the terrain much more strongly. Yes, he is dead. This is welcome news indeed. You have my thanks, stranger. Don't thank me too quickly. You're next. Why is it that my surprise attack results in them going first? Okay, well, that's him done. Wow, she's only got 2 AP. Kick him in the face! Oh. Oh well, whatever. Tiger. Oopsie. Double oopsie. This guy got a healing kit? Nope. Better help him out before he dies. Now, that was pleasing. I think, like, wasn't there supposed to be, like, a thing on the shelf? $93. Stash with you. Elevator power coupling. Alright, sweet, we're done. I can't remember what's in the basement, but anyway, all the gangs are toast. I wonder if anything happens. Probably not. You think that the civilians would be happy that the gangers are toast. Right, that is it for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.